All right, well, Jeffrey on the pole in this one. This is the Sport Mod Heat number 1 of 4, Jeffrey. Top 3 transfer because this has a B main in it as well. Gavin Manning, Kyle Wood. Row 2, Michael Johnson, Cale Kankey, Guy Allward, Nick Tucker, and Brylan Holder is your field in this one. Manning out to the early lead, but 3 wide, and trouble for the 22C, and the trouble is because I didn't see that the caution was out.
I was like you. I was like, man. Well, we, hey, new entry. Manzella is feeling good. Well,
pick out some fenders.
So we talked a little bit about that event that's happening over at Kern County Raceway Park, and the driver we were surprised to see here, as well as his dad,
exactly,
are the Kankeys, because the event that's happening over at Kern County Raceway Park is a Southwest Tour race, of which we know the Kankeys to take part in.
Yeah,
earlier this year,
2 cars.
Yeah, at Irwindale Speedway, we were talking about calling their race. So
very interesting, but hey, I guess time to go dirt racing.
Yeah. There you go. Funny enough, our parents are out at the asphalt track. So.
Yeah, we're here. Bringing you all the action. Here we go back to green. Uh-oh. That'll put the 33 up towards the wall, and we are going to go
and
yellow.
Now Kel's already on the radio going, Dad, why didn't we go to Kern?
Yeah.
Well, you see the damage.
Now you can see the right rear quarter panel wrinkled up for the 21.
I'm curious to see the front end here. It looked like he just climbed, and then once the car landed, it dug into the dirt and turned it. I think Cale's going to be okay. Question will be where they have him line up, as the restart flag is clearly displayed by the shoe. Well, we're starting to climb in the caution count, Tommy. We started off very clean, but as we progress through this night, we're bound to see a couple more. I think we both anticipate that once we get into B main territory, things are really going to start racking up. Cale Kankey does get his position back.
I'm trying to show a replay here, and I've done a terrible job. But there it is. I'll do a better one later, I promise.
I'm convinced.
Look at this gradual fade right here.
The lights technically are not out, but your front row doesn't believe it, and neither does Jimmy the Shoe. He just cannot believe what he's seeing. He's just so disappointed. Look at him, Tommy.
All right, well, this will help me actually show a replay. Here you go. Turn number 1. And the 21 of Wood just kind of getting all crossed up.
Hot cross buns.
Yes, sir. All right. Here we go.
Let's try it again. Lap 0. Oh, boy.
Well, Jeffrey, battle for third is heating up. Kankey and, of course, the car that he made contact with, Wood, but they're sandwiching. Allward in the 10 machine. Hello, he wants the transfer spot now.
I'm telling you, Cale right now is just going, Battle for the transfer.
Yeah, they're still going out of Allward in the 10 machine. He wants in. He's got to get around Kyle Wood in the 21 to do so. Up front, no pressure, no battle. Battle for third is the one to watch. And now we got a battle for fourth, or fifth, I should say. Kankey going farther up the track. That allows Holder in the 09.
Change for the lead.
And
and in the wall.
And that's a transfer change. So Kyle Wood overshooting the corner, grabbing the wall. Allward, he is now in the A main event. Brylan Holder gets by the 21, and just before Allward hit the wall, the 22C of Michael Johnson grabbed the lead around Manning and his 51B. Manning starting to lose some track time. Allward closing in, white flag waves, one more to go. All by himself up front, the 22C of Michael Johnson coming to the checkered flag in his heat race for the Sport Mods. Manning and Allward. Round out your A main transfers. Going to the B is the 09 of Holder, the 21 of Wood, 33 of Kankey, and the 84 machine of Tucker, Nick Tucker in the 84T.
How many Sport Mods showed up tonight?
You ready? I'm going to give you numbers. And
Here, I'll add them up.
Oh,
I'll let
you didn't even give me a chance.
Nope. No, sir.
Because my math is bad, folks. That's why.
No, that's not why.
One to
27.
Go, man. 27. Great field, man.
And that was as of start time. This is heat race number 2. Lights are out, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the starting lineup. Danny Rowe in the 03 starts on the pole with the 68S of Billy the Kid Simpkins. Tommy, I'm getting a little. I'm getting some PA bleed through.
Are you? You can unplug the PA cable.
I'm going to do it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it. Take that.
Yeah.
PA. Starting in row number 2, the 28E of TJ Etchison and the 27 of Daniel West. Nick Spainhoward in the 40, 83 Jason Nation, 32 Tina Pounds. 4 wide into turn number 1.
Wow.
Somewhere in there is a transfer battle. 83 Nation's going to have it. Etchison wants it. He's in the 4th spot. Look at Spainhoward nearly clipping the tractor tire. And now Nation's like, I don't want to be in 3rd.
He's going for 2nd.
Round goes Tina Pounds.
All by herself, it seems like. She brings out a caution.
Now, we mentioned, Tommy, that not only is, as far as when it comes to McGowan, we talk about the racing family and whatnot, but also literal family, Tina.
Yep. Richie McGowan's our daughter.
Yep. Was Tina McGowan, got married, Tina Pounds. That's how that works. I looked it up.
And she has won one of these races before. She's looking for more now.
Would you argue that the hobby stock race is like the main event?
It is the main event.
I'd argue that too.
I wouldn't even argue. I disagree.
Well, we can fight.
Nah. I don't want to do the lineup.
I know you don't. I was there.
Michael Johnson saying, see ya, wouldn't want to be you guys.
Yep, well, let's do this again. Lap 1 restart, 7 laps to go. Green flag. Nation trying to clear Rowe down the back straightaway. He's got the position. Etchison, he's going to almost tag the wall. And that allows Spainhauer to get onto the first car trying to make it in. Spainhauer is not in. He is 4th. You need to be 3rd or better. Simpkins leads over Jason Nation in the 83. 03 Danny Rowe started on the pole, holds the 3rd spot.
Oh, battle for the lead.
And a battle for the lead. Nation to the inside of Simpkins. And a battle for the transfer spot heating up. Spainhoward's closing in on Rowe. 3 laps to go.
Pretty cool to see Rowe with us here. He's the driver we normally see up at Watsonville or up north. And good to have him here at Bakersfield tonight.
Spainhoward trying to take the spot. Rowe fights back on the outside. Change for the lead, but Simpkins is going to fight back again. Crossover action. Rowe gets into the rear bumper. There's a lot happening at once now.
And they're so far apart.
Oh, and they're wrecking each other for the lead.
And they're wrecking back here. Oh, man, folks. Help us out with this one.
Oh, and Etchison almost has contact with Pounds. He hits the 27. And out of turn number 4, Jason Nation says, I'm done. Throw the checkered. We're finished. Simpkins, 2nd. Spainhauer, 3rd. Those are your transfers. It's Pounds, Rowe, Etchison, and the 27 machine of West, who will need to have better fortunes in the B main.
Well, look at the 68S machine to show how rough that battle for the lead was.
I think there's a conversation that was about to happen. Man. Well, the fans are digging it.
Yeah.
So am I. Would you say that race was like an anthem in your heart?
It was.
Good. Hubba-da, hubba-da, as we know some people to say. What do you think Scott thought of that?
I think he's just texting us.
He's waving it as he goes.
I asked him a question, and I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, what was your question?
Making sure the top 3 transfer. Now, you and I have known this.
But since there's 2 heats left, we figured we'd verify.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Because I heard people cheering for Tina, and I was curious because she did finish 4th, and I heard, obviously, she deserves to be cheered up on this night, but yeah. I just wasn't sure if anything changed while we weren't looking.
Right.
All right, the 11 machine starts on pole. That's Brian Baker. The AR-15 from Tulare, Jack Aguilar. M13 of Matt Mayo Jr., Austin Ruskoff. And the 88C, 20S, Kevin Johnson. 4 of Garrett Jernigan. And Corey McDonald rounds out the field.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Caution.
I saw what you saw by the 11, and I was like, we've seen this before.
That is a very big 1 on the 13. Man, I gotta ask.
Yeah, you can ask.
Like, I think dirt track people in general go to different schools than the rest of us. Because sometimes the way the numbering is on these cars, I'm like, now, I'm not saying it's wrong.
No.
I'm just saying it's
just not
different. I mean, the 88, I understand. But that's a big 1.
I'm guessing that might be an Evel Knievel throwback or something.
Hey, I like it, though. It's confusing.
Back to green. So not the best start for Baker. However, he's working that inside to his advantage. But will slip back to possibly 3rd if he doesn't look too far back. Well, now we got a 3-wide battle for 2nd. Oh, boy, that could have been big. 20S.
I don't think it's done being big. I think the 4 might have an issue.
And in the middle of all this is the battle for the transfer spot. Remember, top 3 transfer, which puts Baker on the bubble in the 11 machine. Jernigan, Johnson, Mayo. Jernigan now in the transfer spot.
Woo, doggy.
Jernigan wanting more. He's for the 2nd spot now.
Oh, this isn't going to work.
Ruskoff up in the loose stuff.
Not going to work. That's your transfer spot, the 88.
He knocked off the rear spoiler.
Now it's the 20. Now it's the 88.
And here comes the 20. Oh, don't be doing it again. Don't do it again, Ruskoff. He did it. He did it.
Now here comes the M13 as there is bumper lockage for the lead.
Jernigan around Aguilar up front. And now he's going to fight back in that 15.
Side by side for the lead. I'll focus on this because the transfer spot's a little bit safe right now.
This is racing right here at Bakersfield Speedway, folks. We've settled down your top 5, but we're still battling for 6. 2 to go. Boardroom racing.
Oh, and this might bring out a yellow.
This could be a big caution, and it is.
Caution out with 2 laps to go. We ain't done.
So trouble for Baker and the 15 of McDonald.
This heat race is everything you'd ever want, and it's everything you'd ever need.
Everything you wanted, everything you needed was sport mods on the track. But Jeffrey.
I was just saying this is the greatest show.
However,
whoa.
Got to give a shout out to Boardroom Racing tuning in with us.
Ah. Well, why don't we give a shout out also to this guy?
Yeah, that's right.
Who do you think does it better?
Well, you can see the veteran on the right versus the rookie on the left. Age and experience on their hairdos. Right? Now, do you think that's something of genetics, or do you think that's truth where they just wore too many hats?
Have you ever seen that one?
I think they just
Have you ever seen that scene in Home Alone?
Yes, I know what scene you're talking about.
I think that's what happened to both.
I figured they were old racers that went too fast.
The follicles couldn't keep up.
Yep. There's always a weak link somewhere. Folks, this is why we are not on national television. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That day might come on 4th of July.
Wait, what? 4th of July?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
What I'm saying is...
Are you saying Low Budget TV is going national?
We're going national.
Oh.
But not yet, so we can just talk crap about people's hairdos for now.
No,
doesn't mean it's going to change when
you
we're around.
You act like it's not going to change, but we both know. That's why I say yet.
Correct.
It's a big yet. Folks, someday we'll be announcing the, we'll be the main announcers for the Cup Series. And
that's what we're getting at. No, actually, I'll be honest, as we were trying to drive some fluid, so McDonald spilling some beans over in turn number 2.
Yeah.
Jeffrey and I have had the opportunity to cover some figure 8 racing in the Midwest, and 1 or 2 of them on the East and West Coast. And with that, gave us another opportunity to bring that coverage to MAV TV. So pretty special that you and I are going to be on MAV TV. Now, it's not, quote, our first time on MAV TV, because we've gotten the chance to call some racing for the Southwest Tour at Irwindale and the Modifieds.
Yep.
However,
also the Orange Show event.
Yep. But it's still pretty special any way you cut it. I mean, here's 2 of us, Jeffrey, that grew up bringing some plastic and turning it into what it is now.
And we don't mean credit cards.
No. Here we go, back to green.
And immediately we're going to have a transfer spot battle. All right. We ain't done, Tommy.
Mayo and that 13M right on the quarter panel, that 20S of Johnson. White flag for Jernigan. They've got to get around that 20S machine of Kevin Johnson. Does not look like he's got too much to worry about, and I say that as Mayo is ready to spread in 3 and 4. But he's going to have to hold the mustard till the main as Baker, he's coming to a stall at DNF.
One too many water balloons for the 11.
Yeah, they've been going at it.
And
Jimmy
now,
the shoe.
This is a non-production question I have for you.
Okay.
But are we able to contact our runner?
I can try,
Is that an option?
What are you interested in?
Some red and some clear. Let's say a Powerade and 2 waters. Would be tight. They're still taking care of the 11 over in the corner, so we have a moment here, a break in the action as I believe our final heat race. No, not final heat race. We still got American stocks coming up. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be clear and obvious, and state the obvious, I should say, is American stocks are why everyone's here tonight.
Yes.
So we're the same way. Racing will kick off in a lap. Six cars in this heat race.
You're going to have to navigate.
Starting on the pole in this one, the 88B of Ryan Bledsaw, the 17B Tyler Blankenship, 96 is Kelly Wilkinson, and the 96M of Ken Knott. That's 2 96s.
Oh, yeah.
3 of Dylan Potter and the 16 of Gary Dutton. This is a no-go on the start. They didn't like it.
I just want to know what Ken Knott do.
You want to know what?
What cannot do. What cannot do.
Well, hopefully cannot not transfer.
That's true. He cannot bring the correct roof. You heard?
Oh, boy.
Cannot stole Manzella's roof. And I have proof.
And he cannot do that because that's against the rules.
Yeah.
But what he can do is potentially make it into the A main.
That's absolute.
Now do one with Bloodsaw. When I bled, no, he bled.
Yeah,
Green
it doesn't
flag.
work. It doesn't work.
All right, 8 laps to conclude IMCA Sport Modified Heat Race action. 3 wide and the transfer spots within it. Dutton.
Uh-oh.
3 is going to spin it out. Dylan Potter out of Orcutt. And he gets it rolling.
I love that we get traveling racers on this special weekend. Oh, yeah, battle for the lead.
That's not going to work at all. 3 wide, and look who's in it. Wilkinson in the 96 goes to the inside of Bloodsaw. Bloodsaw cannot be happy with Dutton.
But Ken Knott's in 5th.
Oh, and Wilkinson climbs the wall. And now the 96 is out, and the 17 of Tyler Blankenship is in. 3 laps down, 5 laps to go. Can Wilkinson recover? Trouble again for the 3. He's going to be right in front of the leaders. Coming out of turn number 2. And around goes Wilkinson in turn number 1. There's a lot going on. And the 96 just clobbered the wall. Hard hit for the 96.
Half the field is flowing right now.
Cannot potentially with race-ending damage.
Jeffrey, what happened there? Do you think he lost a tire? Or?
He pushed. I think he just pushed. Maybe got up in the marbles of the track, and the car just did not turn. You can see where he hit under the camera ads.
Oh, yeah, right
sign.
there. I think I was already moving away from that location.
So a hard hit. Well, that was a lot that happened in about half a lap. So let's see. To get you
and now I
up.
got OJ on track.
Good to see he didn't bring the police with him.
Well, he changed the colors. He went to the pay and spray on his way over here. That's a Grand Theft Auto video game reference, folks, if those of you don't know.
Not all of it was, but yeah. Potter's off the track in the 3.
Jeffrey, I'm seeing a battle for the lead and a change under caution. 16 is to the rear.
Now, it's weird because it almost looked to me like Jimmy the Shoe gave Dutton a thumbs up, and Dutton gave him a thumbs up. So maybe Dutton's like, hey, let's make this interesting. And this is all just for show. This isn't competition. Nah, what is your take of this call? 'Cause this is weird to me.
This is weird that it's like a retroactive.
Yeah, this is way after
call.
the fact.
Yeah.
Like this, the incident I think happened on lap 3.
If that.
If that.
But here's the story, though. Is he too worried about it? Anything can happen, but I don't think he needs to worry too much.
Well, if he doesn't make it, he'll start worrying about it.
That's true. So
All
Bledsaw, Blankenship, your top 2 now.
Wilkinson's in.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. It'll be 3 laps to go. Green flag. This might actually hurt Wilkinson because with Dutton challenging him there on the inside. How about that, though? Blankenship making the move for the lead. Bledsaw trying to battle back for it. Wilkinson not giving up. We got 4 cars trying to make for 3 spots.
Something I always love bringing up. Blankenship, a graduate from the Minidorf class. And it looks like Bledsaw just losing time.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
Battle for the transfer spot.
And Wilkinson's there to the inside of Bledsaw. One set of corners to go. Wilkinson needs to throw it in. He needs to be able to hold it to the inside. Checker flag flies. Blankenship wins. Dutton transfers. Bledsaw transfers.
Good stuff, man.
And even when say it was when he bled, he transferred to the A main.
That's terrible. So on the front row in this one will be the number 09 of Brylan Holder. To his outside, the 32 of Tina Pounds. Row 2 has M13 of Matt Mayo Jr. and the 96 of Kelly Wilkinson. Row 3, the 21 of Kyle Wood and the 03 of Danny Rowe. Row 4, the number 88C from Santa Maria, Austin Ruskoff, and the 96M, Watsonville's Ken Knott.
Good to see they fixed that car.
And your bubble row, row number 5, 33 Kel Kanke, and the 28E of TJ Etchison.
Uh-oh. It looked like the rear end just locked up on this car.
That's not good. That's 15M of McDonald, who's slated to start in the rear. Sixth row starters, and these are the drivers on the outside looking to find their way into the top 10. 11 of Brian Baker and the 3 of Dylan Potter. 84T of Nick Tucker and the 27 of Daniel West. And you do see, Jeffrey,
there's the cars that were being discussed, and now let's see if this car pushes off right.
Well, they just needed a bump start, I guess. Maybe that's what he's trying to do as a final attempt, is to bump start himself as he's moving.
And that's why the rear's locked up.
Yeah. So that car's been having some problems today.
How about this? I want to point this out again. Look at the stands here at Bakersfield Speedway tonight.
Best fireworks in town, best racing in town, get you the best crowd in town. And we're happy that you're joining with us, even though you couldn't be here on Low Budget TV. If it wasn't for you all joining us, well, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you guys make this happen, so thank you for tuning in with us here at Low Budget TV.
All right, Jeffrey, top 10 transfer.
Yep.
All cars continuing on.
15 cars will take the start of this race. I believe that means 2 of them didn't make it to this point of the night.
And it'll be 5 cars going on the trailer at the end of this one.
All right. Here we go. It's about to get crazy.
Mayo ready for the start. We go green. Pounds on the high side. Though Holder is your leader out of turn 2. Holder with the hole shot.
One car around in the back.
So we might see a caution off the 27 machine of Daniel West. And Daniel's going to bring out the caution.
Is this a one and done?
Nope. There would have been a black flag ready if so.
Good.
I agree. And usually one and dones are in heats, 2 and throughs are in the B mains. And the A mains, Jeffrey, that just means anything goes.
And then there's 3 holy
shiitakes. Again, got to thank our traveling drivers for coming out here. They're in the B main, looking for the A main, but either way, this might be some of these drivers' last main event for a while until they come back here at Bakersfield Speedway. But a big thanks to traveler drivers Kelly Wilkinson in the 96, Danny Rowe in the 03, Ruskoff in the 88C, 96M of Ken Knott, TJ Etchison in the 28E, Dylan Potter in the 3, Nick Tucker in the 84T for coming out and making their way all the way to the B main. Now, hopefully we see them in the A main. But there's quite a bit of locals here that want to say otherwise.
Oh, man. Well, we got 1 lap down. and we were going 3 and 4 wide in it. And on the third mile, I'm always amazed at how many cars they can get out of these turns.
Going back to green, Rylan Holder brings the field to green.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, not Jeffrey slipping back up on the high side. Top 10 transfer and some contact going into 3. So Etchison in the 28. He is the 11th place runner right now. He's got to get around the red 88 of Ruskoff to make his way in to the A main, but around is the 96 of Wilkinson. And a great job by everybody to avoid.
Yeah.
But we go yellow, lap number 3.
Oh, that's got to be so frustrating. You know Wilkinson's just holding on to it the whole time, just trying to shift his body in any way that will prevent that car from spinning out for how long it was spinning out. It's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. No dice. You got a water bug on you.
Good.
We don't like those. They smell. It was McDonald, or no, was it McDonald?
Baker is going off the track. Looks like he might have a right rear flat.
He's headed to the hot pit.
Yeah. He did make contact going into 3.
Well, let's see who's in right now. The 09 of Holder.
Yep. So you're in group of 09 of Holder, your leader, Pounds. You've got Mayo, 4th place runner, the 21 of Kyle Wood. Rowe and the 03, your top 5. 6 is a 33 of Kanke. Not 7th, 8th, Tucker. 9th, the 88 of Ruskoff, and with Wilkinson going to the rear of that spin, Etchison is in the show as Potter on the outside looking in that 3 machine. So this bout right here on track, top 10 transfer, all others going to have to go on the trailer. Now, remember, Baker is in the pits, and he is hopefully coming to the track soon, because this will definitely deviate his run to the A main as we go back to green right now.
Oh, man, what a start. Wasn't pretty. Baker did not make it back.
Potter and Etchison, 28 and 3. That's your transfer battle. Everybody behind the 28 car has to get by that 28 car.
Oh, a hard hit it looked like for the 96.
So Wilkinson.
It might not have been a hard hit, but it looked weird. Now the car's driving off. So Wilkinson might be okay. That caution came out 1 lap too late for Baker. So now he's
1 lap down.
A lap down. It's still worth hoping and crossing your fingers that, hey, maybe enough cars are going to fall out of this.
Kelly continues on.
Yeah, he might not have caught the wall. It might have been how he went into the wall. Sometimes these cars bounce on the cushion, and that's what I saw out of the corner of my eye. Looks like a mechanical black flag is about to be given to someone. It is the 11 who has a flat right rear tire. Maybe they just put the same one on so he could get back out on track. Wilkinson's pulling into the pits, Tommy. Maybe that car did hit the wall.
Maybe it did, yeah. Maybe it has a flat tire or something.
And it does not look like Wilkinson's in any rush to return. So unfortunate early exit for one of our travelers. The field slims. We lost one of your 96s.
We did.
But as they say in Willy Wonka, cheer up, Charlie.
All righty.
All you fans out there, on your feet for the IMCA Northern Sport Mods feature. Let them hear it. Pick your winner. Who's going to make it to the 80?
Now, are you like me right now?
I heard what I thought.
I'm like, so the announcer just had everyone get on their feet for the lap 4 restart.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, we're on our feet all night long, so we're obeying.
So Etchison still holds onto that 10 spot. Potter trying to make his way in. We go green.
Been aggressive restarts. We'll see what happens on this one. Whoop, contact. Oh, contact.
Ken Knott in the 96.
He was the one who had contact.
Yes, he is.
I remember once someone's like, man, you guys say contact. Oh, Kanky.
And that right there changes the transfer battle. You didn't need me to tell you that. However, this might be an interesting final 6 laps as the 12 or the 15 gets
gloves
stalled.
are coming off of McDonald.
So something up with that 15 here today. Yeah, he's kind of been struggling from the heats all the way through this B main. But I'll be curious to see what Kanky has, if he can get his way up into the top 10, and if so, how aggressive will he have to do so?
What if he can? Now, are they sending the 84 to the rear, it looks like?
Tucker and the 84T, looks like they are.
He was the assistant to the 33 getting around.
So now that puts Potter on the bubble in the 3 machine.
Oh boy, and look who's right behind him.
Kanky in the 33.
Man, hey, how about this? Number BS himself.
Big Dump.
Now, how do you get a nickname like Big Dump?
I don't know.
Because I can only think of one way. And it's not the most flattering.
Yeah. So 4 laps to go. These are 10 lappers. We apologize. We're misinforming all of you. They're normally 12, but this is a 10 lapper.
Now, call me not paying attention, but was Cecil in the B main?
No.
Is that because he transferred? Or did he? See, we're asking the hard question.
I'm curious here.
I thought he was in the B main. But I could be way off.
They don't have the hobby stock results.
But they look at the lineup and see if he was in the in that B.
I don't remember seeing him in the hobby stock B. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was scheduled to start in that. So
now, I could be completely forgetting that he transferred in with no problem.
Jever, you and I aren't.
Yeah.
We had biology when we should have had Black Bear Diamond.
Look, this is how we should have ran away from biology.
They're making a talking to with the 13M of
What do you think they're saying? Do you think they're asking them who eats mayo with French fries?
He's probably telling them you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Which is a good lesson that we all should learn. Because otherwise it makes us all feel like another brick in the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We're getting the 2 to go signal.
Either that or Jimmy the Shoe is a snake. Showing the fangs.
I hate these water bugs, man.
They are annoyance. That's the thing about Bakersfield, man.
Or those.
Is when the summertime starts. Let me look up these water bugs here.
Please do. The problem is you can't just step on them because then they smell bad. Not saying that I don't love nature, but F these things. All right, we got one to go.
All righty.
We should be halfway through this B main event.
Well, no, we got 4 to go. 10 laps.
These are just 10?
10 lappers.
Oh.
All righty.
Okay.
Kind of craziness on the restart.
Yep.
Just a little. Through 3 wide.
All right, who makes it?
Even if you're in the show, the more spots you can get to the front, better's your starting position.
Yeah, but how much risk is too much risk? There's your transfer spot battle. The one that matters the most in this race.
33's got to get around the 3 of Potter. Here he comes to the inside. Transfer battle with the 33 and the 3. So Kanky in that 33, Jeffrey, he's got to get around the 88 or the 3 of Potter. He's going to try both of them in the middle. Last lap transfer battle. He is in. If he took the checkered that time around, Potter's got to try to fight back. Out of turn number 4, Holder takes the checkered flag. And Ruskoff is the last transfer into the A main event. Potter, Tucker, and Baker left running. Go home or just enjoy the fireworks with their cars on the trailer. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Interesting that family were bumping each other, if you will, in the results. Potter and Ruskoff, family members.
All right, starting on the pole is, that's the hobby stock lineup. So let's try this again. Starting on the pole here tonight, the 16 of Gary Dutton, the 68S of Billy Simpkins will start to his outside. Row 2, the 83 of Jason Nation and the 88B of Ryan Bledsaw. Row number 3, the 51G of Gavin Manning and the 40 of Nick Spain Howard. Row 4, the 10 of Guy Allwart and the AR-15 of Jack Aguirre. Row number 5, the 4 of Garrett Jernigan and the 22C of Michael Johnson. Row 6, the 17B of Tyler Blankenship and the 20S of Kevin Johnson. Row number 7, the 09 of Brylan Holder and the M13 of Matthew Mayo Jr. Row 8, the 32 of Tina Pounds and the 21 of Kyle Wood. Row number 9, the 03 of Danny Rowe and the 96N of Ken Knott. Row 10, the 2080 of TJ Etchison and the 27 of Daniel West. And row number 11, the 33 of Kel Kanky and the 88C of Austin Ruskoff. That's your field. We're going racing. IMCA Sport Mods. We're green.
Nicely done.
Oh, yeah.
3 wide for 3rd.
And it's crazy down the back straightaway. Hold on. We got cars on the apron, and they're still going. We got 3 cars driving through the apron, and they're going to make it.
I honestly thought someone was going to knock out
One
the
car in
outhouse.
turn number 4, however, will probably bring out the yellow.
You can't even see it.
Somewhere. There it is.
It's Wood in the 21. I thought they were taking out that outhouse on the back straightaway, Jeffrey.
I don't know if there's a flat tire. I don't see anything obvious.
I think he just needed a brake.
That might be a right front flat.
He needed a water brake.
Did you like that? Here, Tommy, tell me what the people are saying.
Let's see what the peeps are saying.
So you said, how many did you say would finish?
I said 20.
20.
How many do you think are going to finish? That was pretty crazy. Yeah. How many does Amanda guess will finish the race?
How many
out
cars
of 22
will finish
cars?
the race? Yeah. Tommy guessed 20. You say 12?
Jeez, she don't trust
wow,
nobody.
I guess 7.
Okay. 7?
Yep. Unbelievable. But for me, it's not so bad. But
Probably like 7, like probably like 15 or maybe less.
see, that's what I said at first, and Tommy was like, "Oh, you're being nice," but I'm
There's a
like,
lot of cars out there.
Tommy forced my hand. I couldn't let him think I was going soft.
Zach Lumley saying 15 G Money, number 4 for the win.
Ah,
Or 69, nice.
nice. Tommy probably got him jumping.
Mike Smith saying sprint cars rule. 15 Crash Fest, says Brian Terry. Tim Wayne saying 16. Robbie Piper saying 14. Lucy Falkenberg saying 18.
Okay.
Diana Elkins Stanton saying 17. Brandon Wiley saying 10. Fernando Lopez saying 14. 16 says Brittany Perez. James Doolin, is that okay with you? All right.
So nobody went lower than me?
No.
All I'm saying is I've seen 1 or 2 of these sport mod races here before, and they either go one or the other way. Restart lap number 1.
Technically, we have everybody back on track.
Well, kind of. Kyle Wood's trying to get back on track. Now he's
There
on.
we go.
Tommy, that looks like the trouble spot right there down the back straightaway. Nation, Spainhoward, Clark.
Oh, yeah. It's a hornet's nest.
The eye of the storm through turns 1 and 2. And it's a beauty. Oh, I'll work a little sideways. 4 wide, hold on.
We made it.
Still 4 wide, and trouble in front of him, watch out. A couple cars, now they stack them in. Pounds involved.
Now the big hit with a 21 of Wood.
Blankenship in it. I want to correct myself.
Kenny Knott.
That was Manning.
Kenny Knott there in the 96.
I did it. I think I did it again.
Look at this damage. Oh, I missed it, but I'll bring it to you.
I think that's the second time I was calling, because I remember doing it before where I called Manning Clark.
Oh, yeah. I understand why you would say
Yeah,
that.
my bad on that side.
I'd understand, hence the modifieds that you'll see up next.
Yep.
Has a look-alike.
Apologies on that front. Like you mentioned, it was not the night for Ken.
Look at this. Looks like a bomb hit that 21.
It hit it so hard that it turned into a 21 apparently, because that's the 10 car.
Wow, you're right.
That's Allwart. Blankenship pulls it off the track.
Yeah, that would make sense. He was up there when, for some reason, I thought that the 21 got it after just pulling off and back on the track. So let's show you the 10 of Allwart. Now, you'll see how badly damaged this 10 is. However, couldn't be any more lucky of where it got hit. Look at that.
There's a small zone where it's like you can hit here. Now Spainhoward pulls off the 40.
And so does Allwart, yeah. See if I can pull up a replay.
Manning's still on track. He spun in front of that 4 wide, and there was no doubt that that was going to collect a couple of cars. 96 of Ken Knott is rolling.
Driving away or rolling over?
Oh, is it driving away, not rolling? I would have been much more inflectuous if he actually rolled it over.
Well, taking a look at the replay, Jeffrey.
Yeah, you see the Manning machine go around there, top left. He's right in front of this whole crowd. You know, Spainhauer drove around it. He didn't get collected in this one.
And Kenny Knott kind of just got stuck in the sandwich. Take a look at it again. See Manning on the left of your screen spinning it out?
The amazing thing is everyone in the 4 wide actually made it past it. It was Allwart behind. Probably caught sight of that car a little late. Blankenship went low to avoid Pounds. And then the 96 have not wanted to be included.
He just wanted to snuggle.
Lights going out.
How many we got now?
I'll give you a count once we get going. We have cars coming back on track right now. Allwart being one of them in the 10.
4 laps in, Jeffrey. Here we go.
Green flag. It's Dutton up front in the 16, leading over Jason Nation. Great racing all over the track.
I was going to say, you're seeing a great top 5, top 6 battle, but just a little bit back, 8th, 9th, 10th, they're all side by side as well.
Off the track, the 88C, Austin Ruskoff, pulls it to the infield. His night's done. Nick Spainhoward never came back on track, by the way.
No, never did. Something weird going on with that 40 because he didn't make contact. Here's your top 2 into turn number 1, and they're getting racy. Nation's closing in on the 16 of Dutton. The big lick.
Great battle for third. It's Johnson. On the outside.
Up front for the lead.
Jernigan on the inside, and like you said, Nation looking for the lead. He's going to pull the slide job. Dutton gets back to the inside, and we're side by side across the line.
2 great battles to watch. Oh, Nation over rotates. Now back to third.
And right back up to the rear bumper goes Nation. Also a battle behind these, the battle for 5th. Billy Simpkins, Kevin Johnson in the middle of that mix.
And back to the front. Here comes Nation down low. Can't get it completed in 1 and 2. He's going to have to set up Gary into turn 3. He does, but same issue.
Halfway.
And this is helping Michael Johnson close in. Jeffrey, soon enough, we're going to see a 3-car battle up front.
Here comes Michael.
Good stuff. Great racing.
And Nation does it again, but here comes Dutton back to the inside. Last time they did this, Nation struggled through turns 1 and 2, but here comes Michael Johnson in the mix.
Yeah, buddy. Here comes Nation back down low.
Oh, we almost had a huge wreck out of turn number 2, but they all held on to it. It included the 03 machine of Danny Rowe in the middle of the 88 and the 32. That's Pounds. What a race for the lead we have going on.
Absolutely. And Dutton back to the lead, but here comes Nation down low.
I want to point this out as we continue on with some incredible racing. 16 laps in, and there's going to be contact.
That's what happens when you try to fit 3 wide.
And that could have cut down a tire of one of our leaders. You got to be careful with that wheel-to-wheel contact. Oh, Dutton! He connects with Johnson. Michael Johnson, and now look at the move by Dutton. 3 wide for the lead.
Wow.
7 laps to go.
And they're racing like it's the last one.
No drivers giving it up. Jason Nation takes it. Dutton wants it back.
And here comes 4th and 5th.
Don't look now, but we're about to make this party a little bit bigger. 6 laps to go. It's anybody's race up front. Jernigan and Kevin Johnson trying to chase down this battle for the lead. with 5 laps to go. I don't think they'll get into any lap traffic. Nation tries to protect the high line. Michael Johnson trying to close it in, and they have major contact. Somehow they all are still intact to keep racing.
Yep. There's no quitting. There's no giving up out of these drivers.
These drivers want it so bad. They're going to fight for it 4 laps. It'll be 3 laps to go once they cross the line. And more contact between Dutton and Michael Johnson. No love lost between these two drivers. Jason Nation sees what he wants to see, side by side, battling in front of him as he sees the green flag indicating 2 laps to go. Nation,
here we go.
It's not done. Michael Johnson, Gary Dutton, they're still within touch. It's tangible. They can taste it. They're right there. They see the white flag, all 3 of them. Who's it going to be once they get to the line next time by?
Here we go.
Dutton throws it into the inside. Dutton gets the momentum on the outside. Jason Nation needs to protect Dutton to the inside. He gets hit from Michael Johnson. Dutton carries it through, hits Jason Nation, but out of turn number 4, Jason Nation takes the win.
That was awesome. Johnson is going to voice his displeasure.
We have an argument happening right in front of us. And he pulls the e-brake.
He does. That was the fastest park I've ever seen.
20 cars finish, and we are going to have a conversation.
I went 2 in a row.
Hey. Starting to think that you saw this race before.
I did. I taped it before us.
Officials walking up to Johnson, just letting him know, hey,
we're around you.
You got 3rd. Johnson feels like Dutton cost him this one. Here comes Johnson. And he is hotter than a popcorn's fart.
Yes, he is, man. He is.
Jernigan is probably just like, hey.
Yeah.
Fourth went bad. There's Dutton. I think we're going to have a conversation.
We're going to send it downstairs.
Battle between Michael Johnson, Big Lick, Gary Dutton. Gary Dutton coming down, giving congratulations to your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jason Nation! Jason Nation, fantastic job, buddy. Once again, what a great battle between you, Gary Dutton, and Michael Johnson. Come up to the front of the car. We get this interview done. Great job, buddy. Back and forth. Very hard-fought battle for the Richie McGowan Memorial Race. Tell me what it looked like from your point of view between you 3 cars.
Oh, man, they ran me clean, and I can't thank them enough. Sport Mods have been tearing a lot of stuff up, but that goes to prove that we can run 25 laps and not touch each other. But big thanks to Calvin Martins. He owns this thing, gets to let me drive it. My wife, all the countless hours we put in this thing, and she lets me just work on and on. And got the kids, all my friends, family, everybody. This is for everybody over here. My brother, he does everything. Man, Chris Stevenson, Victory Circle Race Cars, these things they're on point right now. So.
Right on, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up one more time for the winner of the Motor City IMCA Sport Modifieds, Jason Nation.
I want him to go talk to 2nd and 3rd right now. There you go. He's
Michael
going
Johnson,
for
let me get a word with you real quick, buddy. Good hard battle, all 3 you cars up front. Battled back and forth, slicing. I know I got a little testy there towards the end between you and Gary Dutton, but you're still going to be able to drive this thing on the trailer, and you got a 2nd place finish.
Yeah, should have had 2nd, let my head get to me. I mean, obviously he wants to turn me coming out of every corner, and that's not how I drive, but I'll remember that.
All right, give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Johnson.
Did Johnson
Gary
finish
Dutton, once again, I got to
2nd or 3rd?
congratulate you on that nice hard run. You led a majority of this race. A little bit of a slip up once again up in the bumps in 3 and 4. Jason Nation got by, but still a great finish.
Oh, yeah, that's fun racing. I mean, that's what do you do? I mean, you know, you're the leader. You don't know where everybody's running, but hell, that was fun racing. If nobody likes that, don't come back.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Big Lick, Gary Dutton. All right, I'm going to catch a word back here with Garrett Jernigan in the 4 machine up there battling as well. Back and forth. You were back there checking out that 3-car battle. Anything mistake by those guys, you would have been right there.
Yeah, it was good. We were rolling the bottom at the beginning, and it seemed pretty good, and then it kind of went away, and then I just kind of fell in line. But, I mean, you guys are all mad, or these guys are all mad and upset, but ain't nobody going to do nothing, and I know that was a hell of a race for you guys. So We put on a show. That's all I can say, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody at the Bakersfield Speedway. You guys are awesome.
Here again, everybody. Mike Patterson, up to you in the booth. What's coming up next?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, but our name's not Mike.
Nope.
Robbie Sawyer coming to win.
Congratulations to Robbie Sawyer.
Yeah.